Hey yo, Coaster Cody here with my very first ranking video. With that being said, this is a brand new channel, so for all you coaster enthusiasts out there or anybody that just loves theme parks in general, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. It'll really mean a lot. Thank you. Alrighty, so in early June of this year, I got to take my very first trip to Texas and visited 5 parks. And in this video, I'm going to rank my top 10 roller coasters that I've ridden in the Lone Star State. Here we go! Full disclaimer, Wonder Woman Golden Lasso coaster was testing but not open during my visit, so this ride will not be included. Let's go to Six Flags Over Texas to get started with Shockwave at number 10. Yo, don't sleep on these old school Schwarzkopfs. They be known to usually offer a smooth ride. Well, I say usually, some I don't know what the heck happened to them. But they also pack a punch and offer my personal favorite vertical loops filled with positive G's. Heading to SeaWorld San Antonio for number 9, Steel Eel. A Morgan Hyper, well, kind of. Doesn't quite hit the height of a Hyper, but still offers the hype, if you get what I'm saying. Easily one of the most picturesque coasters on this list. Total eye candy. I mean, look at it. So beautiful. I could have just stayed here for hours just filming. It was so pretty. Back to Over Texas for number 8 with Mr. Freeze. I only got a forward launch, so that's why it's so low on this list. Premier delivered a great ride. Sadly, the reverse launch side kept breaking. But, oh well, I got the ride reverse blast at St. Louis, and honestly, I prefer that version. What can I say? Backwards is better. Staying at Over Texas for number 7 with the original RMC, New Texas Giant. This is a great ride, but it was their first. And while it is amongst the weaker RMCs, that just shows their growth in the industry. This was huge when it first opened. Remember, there wouldn't be an Iron Gwazi or a Steel Vengeance if it wasn't for this bad boy, and for that, I respect this giant. Now we finally at Six Flags Fiesta Texas with number 6, Dr. Diabolical's Cliffhanger. Now B&M dives usually ain't my cup of tea, but this one surprised me, offering a near universal-like theme queue, but the ride itself delivers. Smooth and intense, definitely surpassed my expectations. Back at Over Texas for number 5, we got Titan, the tallest coaster in Texas. At 255 feet, 85 mile an hour, Giovanola almost built a Giga. However, instead of focusing on negative G's like other hypers, this one offers bone-crushing positive G's, especially in that first helix. I graded out both times I rode it and loved every second of it. What I didn't love though was the sudden stop at the mid-course. You get your momentum back though and finish strong, but that brake check is quite painful. I highly recommend bracing for impact. Trust me. Back at Fiesta Texas for number 4, Superman Krypton Coaster. By far my favorite B&M floorless coaster. This layout is so unique, and I love the way it involves the Corey wall. Every element hits, from the loop, 0G and Cobra roll, to the final set of corkscrews. Great pacing, great during the day, but at night, this ride truly comes alive. I highly recommend visiting during the Roller Coaster Rodeo event. You get the ride pretty much to yourself after hours. Yo, 100% worth it. Do it. Number 3. Boardwalk Bullet at Kemahboardwalk. This Gravity Group Woody surpassed my expectations in every way. You want airtime? Got it. You want laterals? Got it. Nice long layout, twisted in a knot at the bay. This was my first coaster to trip, and now it's the reason I'm gonna return to Kemah. Number 2. Texas Stingray at SeaWorld San Antonio. GCI hit a home run with this coaster. This was the only one out of 4 to open in 2020. The other 3 got delayed all the way till 2022 because of the pandemic. This is a wooden coaster, though the supports are steel. The wood track is well maintained and delivers a smooth ride from start to finish. I got multiple rides in the front and back. Which is better? That's highly debatable. They're both great, but I prefer the back, mainly for the first drop. But there's not a bad row on this ride. It's non-stop, from the first drop to the final brakes. The pacing is phenomenal, just flying through the bank turns. It amazes me how smooth GCI sudden transitions are. Just banking left, right, back to the left, airtime bump, double up, etc. Another one that surpassed my expectations. I'm definitely looking forward to returning and getting another ride on. Hopefully, a night ride. Alrighty, we made it to the end, my friends. If you're still watching, be sure to subscribe for more content to come and give this video a thumbs up. It'll be much appreciated. I bet the enthusiasts already know what's number one. So without further ado, drum roll please. Kids Flash Cosmic Rewind. Just kidding. Haha. Okay, we're gonna stay at Fiesta Texas. Let's let the cat out of the bag, shall we? No surprise here, folks. Iron Rattler is by far my favorite roller coaster in Texas. I got to ride it 14 times the day I visited, and honestly, I could have rode this way more. For being their second build, RMC knocked it out of the park. It might not be the longest ride, but it sure gives a heck of a punch. Kicking off with that 180-foot first drop off the quarry wall, which I must add is one of my favorite first drops of any roller coaster, which will probably be a video topic in a later video. You are then confronted with multiple airtime moments, a zero-G roll, which was a first for RMC, multiple trick tracks, overbanks, and then my favorite part, the second dive off the quarry wall. If you sit in the back, you'll get some of the best airtime of your life, trust me. After that drop, you then go into a tunnel which then leads to the final break. It's short, but oh so sweet. I'd fly back to San Antonio in a heartbeat just for this ride alone. So smooth, so intense, such a great ride. You can't come to Texas and not experience this coaster. Highly recommend. And again, I highly recommend attending the Roller Coaster Rodeo event. You get this bad boy all to yourself after hours, and it is 100% worth it. So that's my list, folks. Do you agree? Disagree? Did you ride any of these coasters? Any coasters that you feel should be on this list that I didn't mention? Be sure to let me know in the comments. Also, quick shout out to ZDT's Amusement Park in Seguin, Texas. Switchback is a one-of-a-kind, the first and only wooden shuttle coaster, and though it just missed this list, definitely worthy of checking out, along with the endless free arcade games. If you're in the San Antonio area, make the 25-minute drive out there. You will not regret it. I really enjoyed the 5 parks I visited, and recommend visiting each of them if you get the chance. I can't wait to return one day. I know at some point in 2025, I'll be back, especially for Codaland. Thank you all for watching. This is Coaster Cody. Until next time, keep on riding. Peace.